Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and welcome to the program. Today it is Archie the Life Coach, and I've received an interesting email in. Dear Archie, I will try to surmise this as it could go on forever. I'm 37-year-old and I live in the UK. I am by profession a mechanic, however cannot work because I have uncontrolled epilepsy. Yes, I am on tablets. Ever since I was about 11 years old, my dad used to pay me little attention other than to call me fat, stupid, and to criticize anything I did. I had this all my way through growing up, and it resulted in me having no confidence and being very quiet. Oh, my dad also used to treat my mum, who is fantastic and has always been there to help me, very badly. I found out when I was grown up, he used to knock her about when I was 13. My mum, sick of this shit, ended up having an affair with some guy at work. My dad found out, met this guy and kicked his ass. They stayed together after this when my dad met some woman and he and my mum separated and got divorced. I went to live with my mother. He ended up living with and eventually marrying this new woman. Ever since I was 16 to 17, when my parents split up, my dad had given me shit, calling me, my mum, everything under the sun, and almost every year instigated a massive argument with me where we would not talk. At this time, my epilepsy started to manifest where I was having more and more seizures. I ended up seeing a neurologist. They put me on meds for it and has been hit and miss since then. By the time I was 21, I was qualified as a mechanic and a vehicle tester and got my black belt in martial arts. Shortly after, I met a girl who we were engaged, looking at getting a home together in 2005. The day before I was to move into the new house, my dad caused a fucking massive shitstorm, calling me and my girlfriend ungrateful about something ridiculous. After that, I never spoke to him for 6 or 7 years. In that time, my epilepsy got much worse. I couldn't work because of the seizures. In short, I ended up losing my job and home and splitting up with my wife. Recently, I started speaking to my dad in 2011. He was hit and miss a few things. I let go. Then he starts with all the negative stuff about me and my mum and boosting how good his wife is doing in her business. The other week, he and me and him went away to a motorsport event, which I thought was good, as I thought we might actually be changing. The week after, I was out with him one day, and in the morning he seemed to be in a good mood. He and one of his wife's kids, not his, had been out for a curry and was saying how good it was. Then in the afternoon, right out of the blue, we were talking about something. I must point out my dad is a real Jekyll and Hyde personality. He personally goes fucking nuts and starts, as I said in the comment to the video, calling me no fucking good, how you are a lazy fucking cunt and you could work your epilepsy isn't that bad, saying I was a fucking embarrassment to him. I was pig ignorant, basically trying to destroy every aspect of my personality. Then going on calling my dead granddad, my mum's dad, a twisted bastard, and then goes on for about my mum and taking me to the fucking cleaners for about 30 minutes. He dropped me at my mum's house, and I just said to him, if there is anything wrong with me, it's because of the way he has always treated me and my mum. And I'm pretty sure he never wanted me, and I think he asked my mum to get an abortion. He was never fucking about in my life when I was a toddler, only when I was about 4 years old. I hate the fucker. Yes, he think I am a total failure and dolloper. He said about himself, yes, I have a good life, you know, where your life is going, etc. My mum is brilliant and, as always, has been there for me. I try to keep my chin up, but I don't like not being able to drive a car or do a proper job. Sorry, your mate, Michael. Okay, ArchieLuxury, the life coach, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of baggage. There's a lot of baggage out there. There is a lot of damaged goods. ArchieLuxury, the life coach, is here to give you advice. And I got to tell you, this is common. This is common. And a lot of people, let me just say this to you. A lot of people in this world here To make themselves look good, they put someone else down. Have you seen that trait before? To build themselves up, they will put someone else down. Nasty fuckers. And all I can say to you is, you've got to stop empowering him. Because words are words. The only thing that has value or can do harm to you is the power you give his foul fucking mouth. That's right. It's the power you give his foul fucking mouth. And the reality is you've got to stop empowering him. Stop empowering him. And this is the whole thing. You just got to be cool about it and just don't give it any power. And you sound to me like a really nice guy. You're a decent guy. I mean, fuck me, Dad. What is success in this world? What is anything? And I tell you the truth. If you are a nice guy, you can hold it together, you haven't committed suicide yet, you haven't started massacring the village, you're pretty successful. Now, you've had a few problems in your life. I understand that. Life can be a fucking bitch. It can be fucking hard. I mean, I listen to these stories and you can understand why it drives me to drink. It's very, very hard. Speaking of which, I'm running a little bit short here. But I got to tell you, in all honesty there, that story you've just told me, it's a sad tale. Don't give your father the power. Don't empower him. You got to say to yourself, I'm not going to let his nasty words empower me. Let me tell you a story very quickly there. Many years ago, I've been in the Rolex selling business for a number of years, and many years ago, I sold a Rolex Day-Date to a anonymous customer. And I went to his house to deliver the watch and to pick up the cash. And unbeknown to me, he opened the safe, and I accidentally saw through to the room, and I worked out rather unsavourily that he was actually a hired gun. There were meat hooks in the safe. There were instruments that I don't think you really should have. And he said to me, I sold him this watch, and he said to me, if ever you need to get rid of somebody, he said, I trust you'll keep it secret. It's one gold Rolex. And that's the reason why now I have two gold Rolexes, because if someone really fucks me off, I know in the back of my mind, one gold Rolex could solve that problem. And even though I'm not a violent person and I would never do that, just psychologically, I think to myself, I got two gold Rolexes and that could fix, a couple of problems. And no, he doesn't take Patek. He doesn't take Patek. But that's one of the reasons why I like to have a couple of gold Rolexes on hand. And whilst I would never call in that offer, it's just knowing psychologically that I could solve a problem so easily. But getting back to your problem there, don't empower your old man. You've just got to be happy with yourself. You've got to say to yourself, I'm actually, this is so much conditioning. We are conditioned as children. And, what is success? Is it having a BMW? Is it having a house in the nice suburbs, a 4-bedroom, 2 garage, 2 bathroom? Is that success? Is it having a new Mercedes in the driveway? What is it? Is it having the sexy wife with the double D breasts? The breasts! As the trophy wife. What is success? And at the end of the day, let me just say this. Success is living. Being alive is success. Being in the Western world is a success. So don't listen to this. Free yourself from this garbage and just be free. Be at peace. Be at peace. And whilst I've told you this story about the Rolex sale there, I mean, I don't think that's the answer. But just knowing I got 2 goldies on tap, it's always gives me the pleasure. And that's the important thing. So look, don't be upset. Don't empower his words to hurt you. Just leave it. Just leave it. That's what I would do. If it helps, write a letter to him and very nicely just say, I'm not going to let your words affect me. I'm going to remove the power from your words. And I'm not going to take how you need to build yourself up by putting other people down. I'm not going to empower those words of yours. And just tell him that you're very disappointed and you forgive him for being a complete tool. I'm ArchieLuxury. This has been a life coaching lesson. Tell me what you nasty, vicious, damaged goods out there have to say. Nice one, Archie. Great vid.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.
ArchieLuxury Life Coach. Do you need some assistance in your life? Do you want a mentor and friend who can help you make difficult decisions? Do you want someone whose years of experience and advice can help you to make the correct choice? Well, fuckers, let me introduce ArchieLuxury Life Coach. That's right, ArchieLuxury, the Life Coach. For $50 an hour, $50 an hour, Archibald Chesterfield III will sit with you, discuss your problems, and go through strategies and plans to help you achieve the results you really want. This service is available to people in the Brisbane area, anywhere in Australia, and the world. Thank you, Skype. Thank you, technology. That's right, this service is available to everyone. $50 an hour. ArchieLuxury, the Life Coach. He will help you overcome the obstacles that you have to deal with. ArchieLuxury, the Life Coach, available for $50 an hour. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. Tell me what you nasty, vicious fuckers think of that.